Staying on the telephones. That's it.
Staying on the telephone.
I ain't even had lunch yet, and it's already after 2 o'clock.
In case you haven't heard, there is a new sheriff in town. The name, Victor Mason. He joins 13 others to become the 14th sheriff of Hinds County. He is in his 3rd week in office, darting from meeting to meeting, implementing new ideas while enjoying his freshly painted office. But among the perks, Sheriff Mason inherits a mountain of problems, and he sat down with me to talk about them. First, we talk about security at the dilapidated Raymond Detention Center. There have been several breakouts due to structural issues and a shortage of guards.
How many people do you have in there now versus how many people you need?
Well, I need as many as I can get, but if you want to just give me a quick trip, I would say about 125, but I need more.
Sheriff Mason says he wants 2 to 3 guards in each pod. Right now, there's only 1 per pod, if that. Mason vows not to pull street deputies off their beat to cover the jail, which means he'll have to make new hires. Easier said than done, considering the job is highly stressful and is not mitigated by the starting salary of the low 30s.
We have overtime available right now, and we try to let the detention officers work as much as they can, but we don't want to burn them out.
And Mason is also dealing with a tough decree from the Department of Justice, demanding more guards and better training. Since taking office, Mason has fired at least 7 people, with a slew of others leaving voluntarily. But even still, Mason has managed to put more deputies in the county.
We moved them back to the county, where they should have been anyway. This is, and I say this all the time, this is JPD's domain. You know, we had no business in the city, housed in the city, when we had buildings in Raymond.
With the big responsibility also comes the prestige. Mason's picture will soon go up at the downtown headquarters, and his name has already started appearing on some deputy cruisers. But you may be surprised at who is footing the bill.
So they pay for it, I don't. And if they want to do it, that's fine.
Who's they?
The officers, the different officers.
It's up to them, it's their responsibility?
Well, that's not their responsibility, it's their choice.
Right.
They just wanted to do it. It was a pride thing with them.
I mean, where does the money come from?
Out their pockets.
They use their money, their own money out of their own pockets.
They sure did.
Put
my
the
name.
sheriff's name on their vehicle.
Yeah, yeah.
And finally this morning, Sheriff Mason has been criticized for weighing in on the controversial police chase policy. He is not backing down from his statement, saying he prefers a courtesy call from local law enforcement should they come into his jurisdiction to chase a suspect. In Hinds County, I'm Eric Walker, JSU-TV.